about to show you 10 maps I wish I had never made. And some of these might come as a surprise to you. Okay, the first map I regret making, and this might come as a surprise, is my Steven Universe map. I originally made the Steven Universe map in a short and said if there was 10,000 likes, I would make the Crystal Temple, which I got 10,000 likes and made the Crystal Temple, and said if I got 25,000 likes, then I'd build Beach City. Well, here's the problem though, guys. I'm well over 25,000 likes, and you'll look over here, you'll see all these roads here with an empty Beach City, and I'm still getting tons of comments from people calling me out. I made the Crystal Temple about 10 months ago, and I still have not made Beach City. Mostly because this is just a big build and takes a ton of time, and I haven't had any time. We've had twins and all sorts of things, and you can see I started to do stuff, but I just never got around to it. And I feel guilty about this every day. Plus, this map has this water glitch where everything below, like this line right here, it makes all of the rocks look wet. I'm not finishing this until that glitch is fixed. Yeah, that's it. Next one you might also not expect.
You may fire when ready.
What?
Commence primary ignition.
Yes, guys, I regret making my Death Star map. Now, I don't actually regret making the Death Star. I mean, this is freaking cool. Actually, I'm curious if it still works. Let's see. We're gonna interact and press the button, and look, there it goes. It's firing, and let's see, is it gonna blow up the COVID planet over there? Yes, it did. Now, how could I regret this? Problem is I would love to do it now and do it better with the VFX device, but I've already done it, and I'm just not one of those people that likes to do things that have already been done. I kind of regret doing this in the past, but I don't know. If things get even better, I might do it again. This next one is kind of hard for me to talk about. Yeah, guys, I'm talking about Axial Tilt. Now, if you're not familiar, this is a map I built with an amazing team of builders, all under the direction of Jeff Keeley. Guys, we spent so much time on this map. Like, literally over 400 hours on this thing. I mean, it is a beautiful, well-built, fun map. This Deathrun here is kind of my baby. I know they've changed it since I last worked on it. One of the reasons I regret making this is because it took so much time, and then in the end, when we published it, Epic ended up saying they couldn't really feature it because I had worked on it. You know, my brother's Donald Mustard, and while that's really cool, it also presents a ton of challenges. I can't have a code, my maps can't get featured, and when I worked on this project, Epic originally said that I could work on it and it could still get featured. But at some point, somebody changed their mind, and when we actually published it, and this map is so good, guys, they kind of said, we can't really feature it while Chad's involved. So I decided to kind of like step away from the project so that it could actually get featured and get the plays that it deserved. So I haven't touched it since then, and it makes me sad because I love this map. And I don't regret all the friendships I've made and things that I did as I built this. There was a lot of time I spent on this, and I kind of wish I had those hours back. This map I regret just because, well, it's kind of dumb. This is the ball death run. So when the ball first came out, I made a death run where you had to use the ball to get through the death run. This level, you're supposed to like jump off of it. Oh, there we go. And you can get through. I mean, this is just kind of a silly map. Like, that ball's supposed to be moving, and then I jump off it and vault over there. Ugh, it's just dumb, guys, and I don't even want to fix it. This is an artistic build I made. This is from Naruto. This is the ramen shop he always goes to. Now, I made this in a short, and I actually don't regret making this map, but I kind of regret the video. Well, it has over 1.7 million views, so I don't regret that. But in the video, I said Naruto as his name instead of Naruto. And the comments are full of people angry on how I said his name. I feel like anytime I do anything that is anime related, there's always someone saying, you said that wrong. So I don't regret the build, but I regret how I said Naruto's name. Oh my gosh, this map is so embarrassing. A little over 2 years ago, there was a glitch in the game where you could shoot through the gaps in the wood. So like a genius, I decided to make a whole map based off of that. I hit a bunch of tomato guys out there that you had to shoot through the wood ramps in order to progress. Guys, I made a whole map based off of a glitch. Now this was pretty cool in the video that I made. I thought it was really clever, but why in the world would I make a map based on a glitch that would probably get patched within the next few hours? I don't know, guys, I'm just a dummy like that. The video wasn't even worth the views. It still has under 4,000 views. I don't know, that was probably a lot for me back then. I have regrets on this one. Ah, yes, my giant hub. Oh my gosh, guys. I spent so many live streams building this thing. I actually loved building it. Each section is totally unique. And basically what this is Epic asked a long time ago for people to make these hubs where they could come in and find other maps that people would feature themselves. And then they would would feature people's hubs in the creative hub. But since then, Epic has changed how matchmaking portals work, and most of the maps have this crazy stuff on it. Man, the lighting in here is so dark. Wait, this is my mustard castle here with my really good M. But in here, you can see every single one of my maps has this weird thing on it. Except for this one here. Why are all of these matchmaking portals so bugged? Hey, in my Lachlan map, it doesn't have that weird unmoderated island tag on it. I don't know why not. It's definitely not moderated. Oh my gosh, my Eiffel Tower. Basically made out of hot dogs here. Oh, it's so bad. Yeah, this is a really cool map, and I don't really necessarily regret making the map. My main regrets are with Epic. They kind of always tell us one thing, and then they make these changes, and they kind of nullify your map like altogether. And you know, one thing that was cool about this, Epic actually featured this a couple of times in the hub, which was great for me, but I mean, once again, I don't have a working code, so it didn't really matter. I guess it's probably wrong to say that I regret making this, but I regret how much Epic is always changing their minds on things. Oh my gosh, guys, I forgot about this like really hard Deathrun level I made. I've never been able to complete it, but there are those who have completed it, so I don't feel that bad. I can't even make the first jump. Oh man, guys, this map is so cool. This is a Clash of Clans map that we made in a 4-hour build challenge. I completely like recreated Clash of Clans in Fortnite. Now, to say we built this in 4 hours is disingenuous. We built the aesthetics in about 4 hours, and guys, I should say this looks so good. I think I built this thing, man. This thing is legit, but this map, guys, was cursed.
You'll pay for this, Mustard. I place a curse on you and all of your builder friends too.
We should never have cheated the wheel. Usually with these 4-hour build challenges, I have a wheel that randomly chooses what we build. We kind of cheated the wheel on this and made everything Clash of Clans so we could build this because we wanted to, and everything went downhill from there. Makame's computer crashed like 3 times in the middle of the build. The mechanics were like constantly breaking. It took like an extra, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours on top of the aesthetics, and then it took like 2 or 3 months to coordinate with everyone to release the videos. Oh shit, guys, this thing was such a pain to get out. This was by far the hardest of all the 4-hour build challenges, but it really does look good, so I love the map, but I regret that build. It was such a pain. I wonder if we should bring back the 4-hour build challenge. Let me know in the comments. Ah, my default Deathrun battle royale. This map was ahead of its time. I made a death run where you go through this, and it's a pretty easy death run, but in the map you can like shoot other players that are going throughout their runs, and as you go through it, you can choose where you want to go. You want to pick up some guns. Oh man, like there was different ways you can go to get different guns that will help you later on. Like, hey there, I got the shotgun. And then as you go through this, oh, I forgot about some of these levels. Oh wait, let's see if I can do this first try. Ha ha! But when you get to the very top of this map, you get a little bit of extra control over what happens in the map below. Oh yeah, okay, so here's the top. Once you get here, you can fight other players. This map was just ahead of its time. It got like no plays. This is a map that needed to be featured for it to really gain traction, and I could never get featured. So it's sad to me that basically nobody even knew about this map when I think it is so fun. This map is one I did in an actual build competition. This was the first build competition I was ever part of. It was part of the Young Chip Summer Smash series, and it was with like all of the top map builders in creative mode. I'm not disappointed with the build here at all. This was the Great Deku Tree from Zelda Ocarina of Time. The problem was Young Chip had never played Zelda.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't actually played Zelda, but I know it's a banger game. I know it's big. I know it's big.
I feel like if he had some of the nostalgia that I had, I would have at least placed in the top 3, but I totally got beat out. So this is one that I was proud of, but I regret not doing something different.